With the 2024 Eurovision season now underway, the anticipation is building. As we speak, broadcasters are busy planning their national selections and searching for that one magical act that will capture the heart of millions. Artists from all corners of the globe are polishing their entries, dreaming of the Eurovision stage. And fans are counting down the days to the final as if their lives are completely devoid of anything between now and then. So be sure not to miss these 10 things at Eurovision 2024. When it comes to Eurovision, Swedish broadcaster SVT stands out from the rest, setting the bar high and striving for nothing short of perfection. From the moment the show begins, you can feel the passion and dedication that goes into every detail. SVT consistently delivers Eurovision broadcasts with exceptional production quality, with elaborate stage designs, spectacular interval acts, and charismatic, effortlessly humorous, yet professional hosts. They truly take on a captivating experience for viewers. Inevitably, comparisons will be made between 2024 and SVT's previous hostings in 2013 and 2016, as well as the BBC's offering last year. While most fans will be balanced in their analysis, some will no doubt pit editions against each other, like Roman gladiators, not satisfied until the ground is strewn with blood. But hey, that's social media for you. Anyway, after what is regarded as one of the best, or even the best, in the eyes of some, Contest in Stockholm 2016, a very respectable effort in Malmö 2013, and an incredible addition from the BBC in Liverpool last year, SVT have got a high bar to clear. For example, interval acts such as Love, Love, Peace, Peace and the Liverpool Songbook have gone down in Eurovision history as among the most impactful and memorable. So, how will Sweden top them this time around? One such interval act is likely to be centred around ABBA, as 2024 is the 50th anniversary of their historic win back in 1974. Regardless of whether Eurovision artists will perform their own covers of ABBA songs, maybe a ABBA songbook, or ABBA themselves rock up on stage, there will be some sort of tribute. It doesn't take big brains to imagine the reaction otherwise. Now, when hosting, SVT are also keen to change things, so you can bet your bottom dollar there will be more big changes to come this year. Besides the EBU tinkering with the jury system, SVT may give another chance of redemption to the ill-fated qualifiers announcement which the BBC tried, and then very swiftly consigned to the dustbin. At the time, the overwhelming fan reaction was vitriolic, with those in support of the new system in a very tiny majority. But with further details now having been given by the BBC's head of show Lee Smithhurst, some have started to come round to the idea.
The first reason was, okay, let's try and put it on stage because we can get a clean shot of every single artist. So you can have them all ISO'd in the gallery. So we have a shot of every artist so you can cut to them at any time, rather than in a green room where you have steady cams just running to the person that's in. And when the artists don't qualify, naturally they're upset, and the younger ones can be really visibly upset or in tears, and it's always apparent that you just want to get them out because they're being filmed by the audience and the camera phones are on them. So we thought, how can we actually make it so those non-qualifying artists can just immediately sort of exit? So we thought by putting them on the stage, once the qualifiers are through, you can strike, the 5 or 6 non-qualifiers immediately. So they're immediately backstage, and then they're with their delegation, and they're away from prying eyes. So if they do get upset, that's a private moment.
So don't be surprised if SVT take another look at it, iron out the crinkles, and try again. SVT have also expressed a desire to shorten the grand final by up to an hour. Karate chopping anything close to an hour off the show does seem a tad unrealistic, but with recent additions coming in at near or even well over 4 hours, there is certainly a case for trying to chip away at the running time. As well as other years, there was no opening act in 2016, so if SVT do the same next year, then they've already saved several minutes. By shaving a few more minutes here and there, and maybe by shortening the voting window, it will all add up. As well as a host broadcaster, there is also a host city, in this case, Malmö. Liverpool is held up by virtually everyone as the best host city ever. A rare moment of unanimity in the fandom. The city went above and beyond to show off what they had to offer, entertain the 500,000 visitors, and honour Ukraine. Now, while at this time we have little detail on what Malmö's plans are as a host city, it's unlikely to be as ambitious. And given its close proximity, we can expect Copenhagen to try and get in on the action, at least in an unofficial capacity, with hospitality and tourist businesses taking advantage of the extra influx of visitors to their city. Of course, no Eurovision Song Contest would even be happening without the participating countries. There is much excitement over the surprising return of Luxembourg after a break of over 30 years. And to their credit, the Grand Duchy is taking things very seriously. Live auditions started as early as July, and they're keen to showcase their own musical talent instead of just getting a bunch of Swedes to write a song for them. And their social media is keeping fans informed of developments, with eager anticipation for their national final at the end of January. Another national final which will see much excitement is Finland's UMK. In the past few years, the quality of songs has been exceptional, and now with Karja's silver medal and astounding televote win in Liverpool, the Finnish are ravenous for their second win. There will also be likely much attention on the United Kingdom too. The United Kingdom reached the dizzying galactic heights of Sam Ryder being runner-up in Turin and then proxy hosting in 2023, only to come crushing back down to earth with the disappointing results that was May Muller. And whilst there's not, fortunately, been a return to old attitudes by the public and media at large, fans will be hoping that the BBC doesn't return to old habits and continue with quality entries that are actually competitive. While the departure of tap music has sparked alarm amongst some, others are unfussed because there's plenty of other fish in the water. And then there's the Brits' next-door neighbour Ireland, as well as Latvia and Georgia. These countries have growing non-qualification streaks, which they are going to be keen to reverse. Latvia came within touching distance in Liverpool, missing out on the grand final by a mere 3 points. And many argue that had juries been voting in those semis, Latvia and potentially Georgia too would have made the cut. As for Ireland, well, they just need a mighty boot up the backside if they're to get anywhere. We wait and see whether the very real danger of their much-trumpeted most wins title being snatched from them by the mighty Swedish proves to be the wake-up call they so badly need. So while it's still only early autumn, Eurovision national finals will be starting before we know it. Online debates will rage over what is the best song for which country. Critics will trash artists' questionable vocals at pre-parties, the contest will happen, another winner will be crowned, robberies will be mourned, and so on and so forth. In the words of one Disney song, it's the circle of life, well, the Eurovision circle of life, and as mad as it is, we don't want to miss a moment of it.